In the year 690, a woman forced her own son to step down from the throne of China and declared herself emperor. Her name was Wu Zetian, and the title she claimed had been held by more than 500 men across 3,000 years, but never by a woman. Her path to that moment began decades earlier, in the year 624, in an ordinary household during the Tang Dynasty. At 14, Wu was selected as a concubine for Emperor Taizong, one candidate among dozens. Most concubines served only to entertain the emperor and were forgotten by history. Wu had no intention of accepting that fate. When Emperor Taizong died in 649, she saw her opening. The throne passed to his youngest son, Li Ji, who became Emperor Gaozong, and Wu moved quickly to position herself at his side. How did the youngest son inherit the throne? The answer is a story of conspiracy and paranoia. Emperor Taizong had 9 sons, but only 3 from his highest-ranking wife truly mattered. The eldest, Li Chengqian, should have inherited everything, but the middle brother, Li Tai, schemed to win their father's favor. Chengqian panicked and launched a conspiracy to overthrow his own father. The plot was discovered. Chengqian was exiled and died in disgrace shortly after. Now Li Tai stood first in line. But Emperor Taizong began to suspect his second son had deliberately provoked the conspiracy. Li Tai grew desperate and threatened the youngest brother, Li Ji, claiming he would frame him as part of the plot. When Taizong learned of the threats, his mind was made. Li Tai was exiled. Li Ji became crown prince by doing nothing but staying loyal. When Taizong lay dying, Li Ji wept at his bedside for days, refusing food. This was the man who became Emperor Gaozong, dutiful, emotional, and easy to influence. Wu Zetian recognized exactly what kind of emperor he would be. She maneuvered her way into marriage with him, becoming one of his wives. But 2 rivals stood in her path. Empress Wang, Gaozong's primary wife, held the highest rank. Consort Xiao, a concubine, also competed for the emperor's favor. Wu deployed every skill she had learned during her years as a concubine. She charmed Gaozong, flattered him, bent his will. Then she struck. Wu's infant daughter died under mysterious circumstances. Wu accused Empress Wang of murdering the child. Historians still debate whether the charge was true or whether Wu herself orchestrated the tragedy, but Emperor Gaozong believed it. Empress Wang was stripped of her title and imprisoned. Consort Xiao met the same fate. Both women spent the rest of their lives locked in the palace. Wu now stood alone. For 5 years, she ruled from behind the throne, guiding every decision Gaozong made. Then in 660, the emperor suffered a stroke. His ability to govern vanished. Wu stepped into open power, and for the next 23 years she ruled the Tang Dynasty in everything but name. When Emperor Gaozong died in 683, the question of succession returned. Tradition demanded the throne pass to his eldest surviving son. Wu had borne sons, but her own eldest was not first in line. Over the years, she exiled potential rivals one by one. When the rightful crown prince blocked her path, he died under circumstances that whispered of poison. Her son, Li Jie, became Emperor Zhongzong, but he was emperor in title only. Wu confined him to the palace and ruled in his name. She kept him content with banquets and concubines. She ruled through him for 7 years. Then she decided she preferred her younger son and exiled Li Jie as well. In the year 690, Wu took the final step. She forced her second son to abdicate the throne. She declared herself emperor, not empress, not regent, but emperor. She founded her own dynasty, the Zhou, claiming the mandate of heaven for herself. Wu Zetian became the first and only woman in 3,000 years of Chinese history to hold the title of emperor. She had exiled, manipulated, and outlasted everyone who stood against her. What was life like under China's only female emperor? For common people, her reign looked much like any other: taxes, borders, rituals. For those inside the palace, it was a different story. Rivals disappeared. Families were destroyed. Loyalty was tested without mercy. Yet Wu also promoted officials through merit-based examinations, expanded Buddhist influence, and maintained stability across a vast empire. Her rule was effective, even if it was built on blood. As Wu aged, illness weakened her grip. Powerful generals and officials began to see their chance. Throughout history, vulnerable emperors had been overthrown by ambitious men with armies, but Wu's story ended quietly. In 705, at the age of 81, she died in her palace of natural causes. No poison, no coup, no blade in the dark. After her death, the Tang dynasty was restored. Her Zhou dynasty was erased from official records. Confucian historians condemned her for centuries as a usurper who defied the natural order. But the facts remain. She rose from concubine to emperor through intelligence, patience, and absolute refusal to accept limits. She ruled one of the most powerful empires on earth for nearly half a century. And in 3,000 years, no woman in China ever did it again. If you want more stories of rulers who broke every rule to seize power, subscribe now.